if you've been trying to make like 6 figures, 7 figures for a long period of time and you haven't gotten there yet, it is 100% your fault, okay? Do not worry though, it is actually a simple fix. The issue with simple fixes though is most people don't want to believe them, and so they will blame the course, the ads, the funnel, one wrong product. Like everything is the issue except themselves, and those people will never succeed. But here's the truth. It's not your product. It's not your business model. It's not your ad. It's not your funnel. I mean, sometimes it is. Some people have completely stupid fucking products. Somebody tried selling an American flag on a doormat. It's like, yes, I would totally love to wipe my feet off on the American flag. Yes, that is a bad product. But most of the time, it is not those issues, okay? The biggest issue is that you're just not being consistent. I have friends who come to me and they're like, Devin, I'm trying this new thing. Devin, I'm trying this new thing. Devin, I'm trying this new thing. Every week, they're trying something new. They're selling a new product. They're using a new marketing, a form of advertising or whatever. And they can't quite seem to fathom that their business never grows. It doesn't make any sense to them. And I'll be completely honest. These people know like more about e-commerce than me. They know more about marketing than me. They know more about advertising than me. Yet I make significantly more money than them. Why? Because I stick to it. I remain consistent. I show up every day and I don't get discouraged when things don't work. Now, if you do something, you should be doing it because it's a part of you. It is who you are. And when you can channel that, it becomes impossible to fail because you will never stop showing up. It doesn't matter if it's raining. It doesn't matter if it sucks outside. It doesn't matter if the world's falling down. If you do something because it's who you are, you will keep showing up and it will be impossible for you to lose. If you're showing up because you have some goal and you need to hit it in X amount of time, you will quit at everything because life rarely gives us things as quickly as we want them. Especially with how we're convinced of how things should be because of marketing. This one course will get you where you want to be in 3 to 5 days. It's like, is it going to happen in 3 to 5 days? No. And if that was your goal, then you didn't hit it, you quit, and then you're sold by some other course where it says 3 to 5 days, get abs in 2 weeks. Like we're sold all these promises, we get these goals, and we never seem to achieve them. And we're stuck in this perpetual cycle of wanting, and never achieving, even though some people have been trying for years. The dieting space is a really good example. Okay. Instead of being someone who tries a bunch of different, or someone who buys like all these different diets or supplements, what if you just became a person who counted calories and you became a person who worked out and you did it because it's who you are? You didn't look in the mirror. You didn't go to the scale every day. You just did those things because you wanted to be a disciplined person who treated their body with respect and wanted to get the most out of it. What do you think would happen? Your body would transform drastically. You would get the results because you did it. It's really that simple. I know, like, it probably sounds almost condescending to hear that, but it's like, success just comes down to doing things even when you're not seeing the result that you want. And one of my mentors told me that there's like a 90-day lagging indicator. So we don't see the results from what we're doing today until 90 days down the road. Now, some of you guys might not know this about me, but I got divorced about 10 months ago. And with that, I decided to change my entire life. I decided to do a few different things. I stopped working for a while, and I decided to pick up hobbies. When I stopped working for a while, I haven't talked about this, but the businesses went down, okay? I've been consistently back at work for 4 months now, and we're about to have one of the best months we've ever had because I've remained consistent, actually more consistent than I've ever been in business. And within 3 to 4 months, starting from just about zero, by the way, I've 15x'd our income at the company just from showing up every day. It was very stressful. I felt disheartened. I felt like quitting, but I didn't because this is who I am and this is what I want to do. And because of that, I got results, right? I picked up a few different hobbies post my divorce. So salsa dancing and disc golfing. I promise you, I sucked at both of them. In fact, with the salsa dancing, I got private lessons because I was too embarrassed at how bad I was going to be. So I was like, I need to do private lessons. I can't go into a classroom and like make a fool of myself, right? And reality has a way of putting us in the situations that we try to avoid, because I did sign up for the private lessons, but we did them at the public gym. It's called Crunch Fitness here, and it is the most popular gym where all the hottest, sexiest, most beautiful women go. And so not only were my lessons there, but it was in the room with all the mirrors where all the girls go to stretch and like do yoga and to take selfies. So I did private lessons to avoid looking stupid in front of people. And I ended up being in front of the hottest women, the fittest, sexiest women in the entire city, just a fool looking like a stunted retard, excuse my French, baby deer who's learning how to walk, but really just dancing. And I sucked at first, but I just stuck with it because I'm not doing this with some goal in mind. I do it because I've always wanted to be someone who salsa dances, and now I'm a salsa dancer, and I practice because I'm a salsa dancer, not because I have some sort of end goal in mind. Should you have goals? Yes, I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that you should be doing these things just so you should hit these goals. It's much easier to remain consistent. It's much easier to power through during droughts and to do things when you don't feel like doing it, when it's just a part of your core, your soul, and who you are. And because I kept with it, I made much more money. Because I kept with it, I got in shape. And because I kept with it, I got good at salsa dancing. Do it because it's who you are. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be a successful person? Then you need to start taking actions a successful person takes. The idea of fake it till you make it gets a bad rap. But if you, let's say, want to be a millionaire, right? Just start behaving like a millionaire does. Are they going to skip the work to watch TV? Probably not. You can fake it till you make it in good ways. Pick up all the habits, become the millionaire, and then do the most important thing that the millionaires do, which is they do the work and they stay consistent with it and they build a life that helps support that business. Yeah, I don't know. I see too many people complaining that this doesn't work, that doesn't work, and they do it about everything. They do it about their skills. They do it about relationships and dating. They do it about weight loss. They do it about business. They do it about whatever, hobbies. It's like the reason it doesn't work is because you're giving up. All these things work. Ugly people get into relationships all the time. Weird people get into relationships all the time. Some of them there's ugly people out there who date absolute tens. How? Because they put in the work and effort to become an interesting, fun, and enjoyable person to be around. And maybe they're really rich too. Who knows? But the point is they put in the work. That's all you have to do. That's what's missing. That's all that's missing. Consistency. Even when it feels like it's not working. Consistency. So, hey, that's what I got for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Devin Zander from Delivery Driver to CEO podcast. I didn't do the whole intro. I didn't do all that. Consistency wins, baby. Let's get it. Have a good day, guys.